tonight in the chambers of Quincy City Hall. Good evening, I'm Dylan Austin.
And I'm Mackenzie Henderson. Yes, big issues coming out of Quincy City Council tonight. Council members and the public got their first look at a long-awaited residential rental registration ordinance.
That they did, and if approved, it would require landlords who rent residential units to register their properties with the city.
And tonight was just the first reading of this ordinance, so no action was taken. Opponents say it's another government overreach, but supporters say it would help keep properties from wasting away and make sure no one has to live in substandard housing. So when this ordinance was first presented to the City Council back in June, it was a self-certification ordinance with an inspection checklist that landlords and property owners would have to review. Well, now it's just a register where landlords need to enter contact information for all their properties and provide proof of insurance. Mayor Mike Trope says the changes have won over a number of landlords, and for those who are still worried, Trope says there are mechanisms in to address those fears. Meanwhile, one of the people who spoke in favor of the proposed ordinance was chairman of the Safe and Livable Housing Committee, Father Joseph Zimmerman. Zimmerman says it could have even helped with the welcome in situation.
I think there's a concern if we start with this, then what's going to happen in 2 years or 3 years or down the road.
Yeah, we knew it was a bad situation, but that's an example. I don't know who the landlord was, but they just didn't do anything.
And Trope says such a program could have also helped when the roof of two properties collapsed back in May. You might remember that. So we haven't been able to get into contact with any of those still concerned landlords. Meanwhile, there are exemptions to this ordinance. Examples include public housing owned by a government agency, rental units owned, managed, or operated by an educational, religious, or medical institution, as well as any rental units in a state licensed hospital, hospice, community care facility, intermediate care facility, or nursing home. And you can find a full copy of this ordinance on our website, WGEM.com.